Good afternoon, everyone. You are now tuned in to Situations the Podcast, and I'm your host, Kelvin.
And I'm your co-host, msthiana. What's up, everybody?
What's going on, Tiana? How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Well, just so you know, we do have a special guest in the building today, and this to speak
Okay.
with her in regards to a lot of different topics. So, how,
hmm
how do you feel about that?
That's what's up. I love when we have guests.
Right. I know, right? Okay, this young lady that we're gonna talk to today, I find to be very intriguing. She's a
Okay.
model, dancer, entrepreneur. Um, she has a lot of amazing things going on right now. So I figured it would be this would be a good platform to give a chance to, tell us a little more about herself and give us an opportunity to learn more about her. So without further
Okay.
ado, I would like to bring on the one and only Conceited. Conceited, how you doing today?
Hi.
I'm
Um,
Amazing.
right. I know we're on a different time zone, Theon. I think I disturbed her peace.
Okay.
uh, okay, so start this thing off. Conceited. Just tell the
an immediate paycheck. So I feel like I realized that and decided to come up with different ways to make immediate money. And
right,
dancing just happens to be one of them because like I said, I do other things as well. Um, but yeah, I don't think there was ever a transition because if I could get on this computer right now and record some music, I would, and then I go to work at 7 o'clock tonight.
hmm So how do you balance and juggle everything that you're doing? How did you say you do makeup? Did you take a class? Are you self-taught? Like what? How did you transition into that?
So I am self-taught, and my house mom at the club, she has me doing the girls' makeup for if they need it done, and I
Okay.
realized the last space that I'm pretty good. So I probably will go to school for cosmetology and see about getting certified for that. Um, but right
hmm
now it's just like a hobby that I do.
Okay. Okay.
okay. Well, that's what's up. Earlier, prior to us going on, you was talking about your book. Let's talk a little bit about your book. Tell us what you got going on with that.
So you asked about the ebook that I'm writing.
Yes.
So my ebook, I had to change the name, but it's called The Confident Dancer. Um, it's basically so. At first, I wasn't thinking about doing this because I'm just like, people. When you're a baby stripper, you gotta learn on your own. You gotta figure this out on your own. But why gatekeep? So I was live on TikTok live maybe a week ago, and I had about 800 viewers
Okay.
and I had a lot of people asking me a bunch of questions about, oh, how do you get started? Do you have any tips for new beginners and stuff like that? And then one comment said you should do an ebook. And I thought about it and I'm like, if I have all these viewers
Yeah.
every day and they're all asking the same questions,
Right.
it would make sense to just do an ebook. Like I had a total of 20,000 viewers 2 days ago. And they all were asking the same questions. And I'm just like now I've just been promoting the fact that I'm dropping an ebook. So my ebook is basically just a guide for new dancers, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like appearance, when it comes to understanding the customers, when it comes to
Right.
tipping the DJs, stuff like that.
Right.
Um Outfits, where to get them from. Uh so the guide is going to be a guide for new dancers and people that want to dance and people that want to experience it in the best way that they can. I'm
Right.
trying my hardest to warn them about certain things in the industry because a lot of people come into the industry blindly and don't know
Right.
what comes with it. So yeah, I'm just just trying to be that saving grace for the new girls, the baby strippers that want to start.
Right. Well, I mean, everybody have to start somewhere, and
Right.
if you got that many people asking you the same question, that should be your wake up call right there.
Yeah.
That should
Dollars to be kind to people because you never know what somebody's going through.
absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, so let's fast forward a little bit, and excuse me, let's fast forward to 2022. Okay, now, um, I know you face a lot of challenges in 2022,
Hmm.
and the challenges that you faced in 22 with the law, did that have an impact on the situations and the things that you're dealing with?
Absolutely. That was my first time situation with me getting pulled over. That was my first time ever being pulled over. That was my first time ever being in trouble with the law. And like I said, I was a goody two shoes growing up. I had everything I wanted. I was raised in private schools. I got great grades. And to move to a new place and even still not get in trouble with the law, that was my very first time. And I was very compliant, what I'm saying? I was very nice to the police officer, but there were a lot of aggravating factors in that pullover. One, I blew point 0.01 over the speed, the legal limit,
Hmm.
and um, had my baby in the car and I had my legal firearm in the car. So from that situation, it just completely changed. It was just so much. I feel like after that situation, that's when my memory started going bad because I was just so stressed. I had so much stuff. Oh man, that situation it just changed my life. Like the alcohol monitor, ankle monitor that monitored alcohol levels, drinking, drinking. I was on that for 4 months.
Okay.
Before that, I used to drink. Like I used to drink like everybody else. After it's like
Mm.
I drink, but it's I don't know. I don't drink as much as I used to at all. Um and I feel like the stress of that situation made my anxiety and my depression just a little bit more worse. Um because it was just I had to go to jail for 10 days, all types of stuff. And this is a bunch of stuff that I'm not used to, that I've never dealt with before. It's
Right.
new to me. I don't know how to act, don't know how to, receive it or how to react to it. So, yes, that situation, I'm glad that situation is over now.
Okay.
But it placed a lot of stress on my body, on my brain, on me. I feel like around that time, I couldn't think about anything but what needed to be done. So when it came to like paying the bills or paying rent or, what I'm saying, going to work, stuff like that, I couldn't think about it. Like my boyfriend, I used to always tell him, like, I can't think about nothing happy. I can't think about nothing in the future until I get this done. Like when they schedule my 10 days, I'm like, I don't, until these 10 days are up, I don't want to hear about us moving to nowhere.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That 2022 was, yeah.
Okay. So how
But you,
have he been supportive?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yes and no. Um, when it comes to mental health, he deals with his own mental health thing, so it's hard. It's hard for him to be there emotionally and mentally sometimes. He
Okay.
does his best, and I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, and then the situation with the pullover situation, he had stopped drinking for about a month with me. Then he went back to drinking, and I couldn't be mad at that because you're not on the ankle monitor. I am.
Right.
So uh, he's been as supportive as he can be.
Okay.
okay.
What'd you say?
I, I said my voice is gone.
Right. I'm gonna give you a pass this time, but the next time I'm gonna put you on the spot. Y'all, you make sure you remember. I'm gonna remember the next time. This time. Okay. Um. In closing, Thiana, you got some closing words of encouragement.
I just want to thank you for coming on, being open and honest about your journey and, things that you've experienced. I'm sure our listeners are going to get a lot of great, information